Well, CBS News correspondent Bradley Blackburn joins us now from Trump HQ in Florida. Bradley, some news outlets have already called it for Trump, including Fox News. What's the vibe like there?
It very much feels like a victory celebration here at Trump headquarters. Several media outlets have called it for the former president. Fox News, CBS News has not called it officially yet, although several key states, Pennsylvania has been called for former President Trump. So even by CBS numbers, he is within striking distance of returning to the White House. So we expect former President Trump to take this stage and declare victory any minute now. He is in the building. They just took the teleprompters down. He has said that he did not prepare remarks tonight. He plans to just speak. He said he knew what he would want to say in the event of a victory. We know that today, guys, he's been watching these results very closely as the blue wall states have teetered closer and closer to turning red. Former President Trump has been said to be gleefully watching the results here, the data coming in, the exit polling, and his campaign is really pointing to some of their efforts in those states, particularly with Latino men, with young men, and that's where you see the impact possibly of the billionaire Elon Musk, who put so much money and effort into Pennsylvania to register voters and to recruit them, and he put his full support behind former President Trump, and he has been by his side here in West Palm Beach throughout the evening watching these returns, guys.
Bradley, has there been any nerves or any jitters from the crowd there, or just overwhelming confidence throughout the day?
At this point, overwhelming confidence. As for earlier in the day, there was less certainty. We knew coming into this election that it was polling to be a very tight race. But with every red state that goes up on the board, with every call for former President Trump, it has become more celebratory. And this is a crowd that has been pushing for this. The former president has been campaigning now for 721 days. That is when he launched this campaign at Mar-a-Lago almost 2 years ago, and now he appears poised to clinch it and return to the White House. He will return in a historic fashion by so many measures. We haven't seen a president that was defeated then return to the White House in more than 100 years. And also, he will return to the White House as a convicted felon and as a president who was impeached twice. So we've never seen a president like this, a president-elect like this, and he is so close to securing this, and we expect him to be out on this stage to declare victory any minute.
Bradley, thanks very much for that update. We appreciate your contribution. Of course, we're keeping an eye on the screens just to take you directly to Donald Trump when he gets up on stage. Let's take you to Washington, D.C. now, and Howard University, which is where Kamala Harris studied. CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand is there. The mood could not be more different by the looks of things. People basically have packed up and left.
Thank you. Take care. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, the crowd dispersed, and that was after the Harris campaign announced that the vice president would not be addressing her supporters here tonight, saying that votes were still being counted. At that point in the evening, they were still hopeful about states, key battleground states, such as Pennsylvania. And they did note, though, that the vice president will be speaking sometime tomorrow here at Howard University, her alma mater, where this was supposed to be a full circle moment they had hoped for the vice president. She first ran for office here as freshman class representative, returning tonight after this historic presidential campaign. And keep in mind, she only had 107 days since she rose to the top of the ticket and President Biden stepped aside. Earlier today, her campaign was feeling very optimistic about the turnout of younger voters, college-age voters, especially in key battleground states. They were also heavily targeting suburban women, former supporters of former President Trump, who had since decided, to go for someone else, and also Latino voters. But at the end of the day, what we were seeing in early exit polling polling and also results as they were coming in is Trump making up margins compared to his results in 2020. That appears to be enough to put him over in some of these key battleground states. But again, as Bradley noted, CBS News has not yet projected the winner of this race.
Natalie, thank you so much for that update. We appreciate your time. Reportedly, they were playing Adele. We could have had it all.
Yeah, that's
as the crowds were
Oh, wow.
to pack up and go home.